Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. It's the Colorado State Rams and the Fresno State Bulldogs. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Thanks, guys. The Rams head coach that I spoke with pregame, this is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rams offense has the ball first today. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches are very pleased with his progress.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We had a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
And the Rams will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Got a man, hits Brown. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? The Rams can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running inside, it's Brown. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Rams come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Again, it's Brown. And he's stopped right there. No gain on the play.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Guys, let's take a minute and look big picture at Colorado State. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
The Rams, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Trying play action. Finds his back in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Rams! They put the first points on the board.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And he tacked on the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Fresno State's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
He's got it again. On the move, maybe a crease. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. It's complete on the right side. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Bulldogs have this offense rolling. Martin back to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Makes the grab. It's McClain.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready. 30.
He leaves it with the back. Spins away from the defender. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. Trying to bowl his way in. Man, just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And he's in! Touchdown, Bulldogs! The extra point here would tie the game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Runs through a tackle. Oh, he's got some space. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Just feeds the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Got a 1st down. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. And the Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. Off play action. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Rams moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Pocket breaking down. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
Right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Martin will throw it. The sure hands, it's Freeman. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. That last completion has him set up, second and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. They'll try to run for it. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And how about stubbornness being rewarded for this offense? Like, they give it to him, and sometimes that will deter people when you hand it to him and he doesn't get a good gain. But, nah, stick right to it. Give him the ball again. Nice job getting the play. Nice job by this offense staying stubborn with the running game.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass. Makes the grab. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Going for the marker on the ground. He will not come close. Defense all over him, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game, and we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Wide receiver going in motion. Hand off for Brown. Give him a pickup of 2, now second and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Unleashes one deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. now 6 here in the second.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Now Fresno State calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Martin back to pass. Under fire. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Zings it complete to the right. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He'll need to unleash his thunderfoot on this 56-yard attempt from the right hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. And the Rams will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Coming out with it, it's McClain. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Fresno State!
We just went to half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Off play action on first down. Takes the easy completion. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's going to run it. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. The Rams send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Here's the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Finding some room. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got his man on the right. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Martin will throw it. Here's a heat. Flips it out to the back. Could not make his way to the corner. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And that second down completion was anything but helpful. Threw it in reverse, and now it's third and long. Finds his tight end.
What a snag. How about that catch, man? When he threw the football, you're like, no, don't throw it. But the big fella says, it's my ball. I don't care if anybody's near me. He'll make the catch. That tight end just earned some money.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Mosley. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Makes the catch. It's Mosley. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying the football?
This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. The give on the option. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Final stance of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll leave it with the lone back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Here's a little room there. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Blue 30.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Martin back to pass. Finds his big tight end. There he goes. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got enough space. Touchdown, Fresno State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie things up. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mosley. Oh, what a move to get room. Turns it on down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score.
And down he goes, and down goes for the moment. The chance to tie the game here in the fourth. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to the ground with the running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Pivotal moment, perhaps even a decisive play coming on 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And it's their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Makes the grab. It's Freeman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you stop...